Just two Pokemon Center ETBs I just can't get off my mind right now. One is the Destined Rivals Pokemon Center ETB. I'm hearing a lot of people saying this is going to be the best Scarlet and Violet main set. I'm in agreement with that. Even when I was in Walmart waiting in line to get the Destined Rivals ETBs and packs the other day, we were all talking and saying everyone said they're going to love this set. They think it's going to be a great one. It went from like $350 down to $175 on release day. Huge crash. That's what I really started noticing. I'm like, wow, okay, that looks juicy. But we're no longer in the 170 to 175 range. We're back up to 180, up to 190 on TCG Player now. And there's one seller, he's selling for 188, or I'm sorry, 187, but you must buy 2, 4, or 6. And he's only got 4 left. Next guy after him is basically 190 as well. And then it just goes up. We have a bunch of listings at 190. So it looks like we'll be at 190 for a while. But, so you might have a little bit of time to get this. But yeah, under 200, I think that's a great deal. I think this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be one of the best main sets of Scarlet and Violet. I think it'll probably go down as the best main set. All right, and now let's talk about the other Pokemon Center ETB I'm really have eyes for right now. Okay, the other Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box I want to talk about is Paldean Fates. Paldean Fates, sorry, TCG Player keeps screwing up their prices, so every time I go to a new item, it has the price of the old one. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing that problem. I know a lot of people talking about the problems they've been having on TCG Player lately. But they're roughly selling for $230. It's like there's plenty of supply, and the volume ain't that big where you're going to be, unless somebody comes along and buys a bunch out. But the regular ETBs are roughly 140 to 150 range, so you're not even $100 over the regular ETBs. Paldean Fates is a more valuable set. Granted, it is a specialty set, not a main set. But it is one of the more valuable sets in Scarlet and Violet. It's, I believe, around $1,400 set, which, the line of demarcation I consider as $1,000. You got Journeyed Together slightly under $1,000. You got like Shrine to Fable at like $500. SV Bases is at like $500. Obsidian Flames is like $230. But yeah, Paldean Fates at $1,400 is pretty strong. We have not seen reprints, really. I got a booster bundle, like, I want to say maybe a month and a half ago now at Walmart, but there was only 2. I mean, and the only reason I got that one was because the guy who found him first was nice, and he was one of those spread it around type of guys, and he's like, yeah, here's the other one. You want it? I'm like, yeah. So I took it. But yeah, we haven't seen much as reprints. We haven't heard much talking about reprints. It is getting older. I would imagine they're probably looking at some more of the main sets from that old to reprint, like Twilight Masquerade, Paldea Evolved. Probably not so much Paradox or Temporal. But yeah, it's getting older and older. We haven't heard any news of reprints. I've seen very little in stores. Like I said, pretty much just 2 booster bundles. That's all I've seen. I've seen so much more Prismatic. I've seen more 151. Of course, I've seen more Destined Rivals, more Journey Together in stores. I've seen more of everything in stores. I have not seen Paldean Fates recently at all. So I have 2 ETBs. I'm thinking of dropping them for a PC ETB and possibly that booster bundle too, and use the extra cash for other things and just keep the PC ETB in my collection for Paldean Fates. We'll see. I still got to recover from my Destined Rivals buying. But yeah, those are 2 Pokemon Center ETBs you guys might want to be looking into. There's the Paldean Fates Pokemon Center ETB and the Destined Rivals Pokemon Center ETB. All right, guys, have a good one.